Live from Arkansas' streaming news leader, this is THV 11 Morning News at 7 on THV 11 Plus.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It is 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us here on THV 11 Plus on your Tuesday morning as we're going to get you set for your day. Here we go.
And you're going to like the weather. It's going to get warmer, sunnier, more melting done.
Yeah.
Traffic, how's traffic been?
Traffic's pretty good. It was interesting waking up and it wasn't freezing.
I know.
Yeah, and
Unusual.
I didn't, was a little bit concerned about black ice the last several days, and today I was like, oh, it's in the 40s. All right, this is what it looks like right now at the North Terminal Interchange. As you can see, we've got a lot of cars on the road already, so we're seeing a lot of volume. I think with the schools being back in, everyone is getting a head start on the day. They're ready to get those kids off to school. They're like, I'm dropping you off early today. We've been out for too long, so this is what it looks like. There are some schools that are on a couple of hours delay or 1 hour delay, so we'll see traffic probably heavy for a longer portion of our morning, but this is what it looks like right now there. We're starting to see some slowdowns there at the North Terminal Interchange as we were just looking, like on 57 southbound. It's traveling at 47 miles per hour right before McCain. Also there on 40 westbound, 30 westbound too as you're headed towards the Arkansas River Bridge. And then it's very slow over here on 30 eastbound, anywhere from the 430 River Bridge back to the Bryant exit. Not 430 River Bridge, sorry, I don't know where. The 430 interchange there to the Bryant exit around Alexander, 40 miles per hour. This is what it looks like again as we were just looking at that drive there at the North Terminal Interchange. This is near North Shores Boulevard. So Tracy, yeah, a lot of schools, the schools going back in. I think it's definitely picked up our traffic today.
Oh, absolutely. Now we are seeing a few rain showers across the state today, but again, above freezing temperatures is certainly helping things. And this rain, believe it or not, will help melt a lot of that as well. Maybe that stuff that just won't melt. Cloudy skies will remain through the majority of the day. We might see a little pop of sunshine here and there, but live radar shows not a lot of that is falling. Again, it's mainly just a lot of moisture in the air. As it moves through, we're seeing a lot of it on Interstate 30 here. So if you're coming in from Saline County, probably dealing with that this morning, but it is starting to push into central Arkansas in that downtown area. So could again impact your commute this morning. Slow it down just a little bit, but we can handle this. We handled this ice for the last week. It is 48 and we are enjoying those above average temperatures this morning. Again, continuing to see those afternoons be fairly warm as well. 57 down there in Texarkana. We've got a bit of a southerly breeze. Now we did have a warm front come through. That's why we're staying warm. But as we're heading into your Wednesday, we're going to see temperatures cooling just a little bit and to the 40s. But today, let's rejoice. It's 55. We're going to see some 60s down to our south. So not too bad of a day. And the rest of the week, honestly, isn't too bad either. And I've even got a pretty good weekend forecast for you coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Tracy, thank you. You know, school districts across Arkansas are making different calls this morning on when students will return to the classroom after last week's storm.
Some are back in session, others are still waiting for ice to melt while also figuring out how to make up for missed days.
THV 11's Tamer Knight has the latest updates on how districts across central Arkansas are moving forward today. Tamer?
Well, Karen, Hayden, after days of snow and ice, districts across the state are slowly getting back on track, but not all at the same pace. In Little Rock, crews worked overtime Monday to clear up the aftermath of the storm to prepare for students to return to the classrooms today. Mike Ellis, the district director of maintenance and operations, tells us he's never seen conditions like this before, explaining that crews had to repeatedly salt and scrape as the ice refused to melt. Despite the challenges, Little Rock School District announced students will return to the classrooms today after being out for 6 days. Superintendent Dr. Jamal Wright said the district uses an alternative calendar based on classroom hours rather than days, allowing them to cover much of the missed time. However, leaders are still discussing how to make up for additional instruction.
But we are going to go back and look at some non-student days that we have in February and March, and probably have some conversations with our teachers and our board about changing some of those days to student days to give our students and teachers an opportunity to make up some instruction that has been lost.
Other districts across the state have already resumed instruction, with Conway Public Schools returning yesterday. Conway officials say they are still finalizing a plan to make up snow days and will share details once approved. At the Jacksonville North Pulaski School District, leaders say They plan to switch a staff professional development day into a student contact day to recover lost time. Now, by Arkansas public law, Arkansas Public Schools needs to have 178 student teacher days or 1,068 instructional hours in a school year. Reporting for THV 11 News, I'm Tamer Knight.
Yeah, nobody wanted to go to school deep into June. All right, Tamer, thank you.
If you have not received a text from your child's school and you want to check the updated list, there are several delays today. You can text the word closings to 501-376-1111 and we'll send you an updated list link on whether school is going to be closed, delayed, or back in session.
The Arkansas National Guard is now helping Newport residents get drinking water after some people have gone more than a week without service. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders has deployed a two-person guard team with a 400-gallon tank to provide portable water. The team will operate during the day at Newport Fire Station 2 for up to 5 days. In other water news, Central Arkansas, the Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority is receiving a $10 million federal investment. Senator John Bozeman securing the funding to upgrade sewer and pump systems at the port, expanding capacity and preparing for future industrial growth. Officials say the improvements will strengthen infrastructure and help protect public health.
The ACLU of Arkansas is suing top state prison officials, claiming parole revocation policies violate constitutional rights. The federal lawsuit, filed on behalf of 4 plaintiffs, claims Arkansas parolees are denied attorneys and sometimes pressured to waive their rights. The suit also alleges the state fails to provide proper disability accommodations during revocation proceedings. The Attorney General's office says it is reviewing the case and will defend the state, while the ACLU is seeking class action status to include other parolees facing revocation. Now to an urgent search developing now in Arizona, where police are looking for the mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie. Investigators say they believe the 84-year-old was taken from her home sometime over the weekend while she was asleep.
The Sheriff's Department and the Guthrie family are urging anyone with information to come forward. CBS News correspondent Bradley Blackburn has the very latest on this search.
Look, we just want to find her.
The search is intensifying for Nancy Guthrie, the 84-year-old mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie. Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos tells CBS News he suspects foul play.
I believe she was abducted, yes. She didn't walk from there. She didn't go willingly.
Guthrie was last seen around 9:45 Saturday night when family dropped her off at her Tucson home. On Sunday morning, a friend called Guthrie's children telling them she had not shown up for church. They then notified the Sheriff's Department around noon that day after not being able to find their mother.
She needs her daily medication.
Neighbors say they're shocked by Guthrie's disappearance.
It's a very safe neighborhood. This is highly unusual, and obviously we're very concerned about her.
The family is asking people who live nearby to go through their own security camera footage from the weekend, especially from the early hours of Sunday morning.
Keep looking. You never know what you see. Maybe it's just a pair of headlights. But if you see something that just doesn't seem right in that neighborhood, please let us know.
The Pima County Sheriff's Department has set up a tip line, and it's asking the public to use this QR code to send in videos or pictures that may be helpful in the investigation. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
In other news this morning, Bill and Hillary Clinton have reportedly agreed to testify before a House committee investigating convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The former president and former Secretary of State are expected to sit for depositions with the House Oversight Committee after previously resisting requests to appear. No public records accuse either Clinton of wrongdoing. Bill Clinton has acknowledged a past friendship with Epstein, but denies any involvement in sexual misconduct connected to him.
This comes as a group of Jeffrey Epstein sex abuse survivors are now asking a judge to remove the documents the government released on Friday. They say they exposed the names of women who want to stay anonymous. The Justice Department says it's working around the clock to redact at least 31 victims' identities. Survivors report being harassed with private messages after the release, some criticizing the government for withholding millions of other pages while accidentally revealing their sensitive information.
I mean, it's so egregious. The redactions are, I am speechless at how terrible the redactions actually are. There's no real rhyme or reason to what the redactions are.
The files also include new images of former Prince Andrew and emails with Epstein from Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, Elon Musk, and Steve Tisch, co-owner of the New York Giants, all of whom deny any wrongdoing or any knowledge of Epstein's crimes.
President Trump is urging the House to quickly pass a Senate-approved funding bill to keep the government open. Some Democrats are holding off, demanding changes to immigration enforcement before they vote yes. The bill would fund Homeland Security separately and provides just 2 weeks of funding so lawmakers can consider those restrictions on ICE. In Minneapolis, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says federal officers will start wearing body cameras indefinitely, with more added as funding allows. House Speaker Mike Johnson says he is confident a deal will be made today.
And now let's turn back to Ashley King, get a look at the roads at this hour.
Yeah, good morning. Well, we're not seeing any accidents yet, but we're definitely seeing some slowdowns here on Interstate 30. Right now we're looking at the Bryant exit, and I believe that it's Bryant and Benton are on a 2-hour delay this morning. Is that correct? So people are already out on the roads anyway. They're trying to get out and get things started this morning. So just give yourself some extra time. I think we're going to need it because of all of the volume. This is what it looks like at the North Terminal Interchange, where we're seeing some slowdowns right now. As you can see, very slow on 57 southbound, 48 miles per hour. It's also slow 40 westbound at the North Hills Boulevard and around Curtis Sykes Boulevard on 30 westbound. We're seeing some slowdowns. Not too bad yet there, but this is what it looks like on 30 eastbound here from the 430 interchange past the Bryant exit. We're seeing very slow traffic, especially as you're getting close to Alexander. We see that it's around 32 miles per hour. I can click on a couple of other spots here to see what's going on. So closer to the Otter Creek exit, 35, and here at the Bryant exit, 47 miles per hour. So yeah, a lot of traffic out on the roads coming in from Saline County and the Otter Creek, Alexander area. Tracy, just think it's going to be a busy morning on our roads.
Absolutely. We are seeing cloudy skies out there right now, and a few light rain showers are coming through. But as Ashley mentioned, traffic is moving along, but we're still seeing, again, a lot of that ice and that snow compacted on the sides of the roads and in the yards in those neighborhoods. So take your time this morning. As we are heading into the next few hours, we're going to see a few rain showers pulling through. Cloudy skies will remain for sure, but we're not necessarily seeing a lot of rain from any of this. Now we are seeing it begin to move into central Arkansas and the southern portion of the state. Once again, not looking for significant coverage or really amounts, but that could impact your drive in this morning. So take your time as you are heading in, and don't forget you can stream our live radar 24/7. I've got this pinned to the top of my Facebook page. You can get that if you don't have time to do it right now. But temperature wise, we're not too bad this morning. We are starting out into those mid to upper 40s across the state. Again, hour by hour, we're looking pretty good. A few rain showers will remain, but we're looking for that high today right around 55.